Whoop, we're back at it like crack addicts, you know what it is. Masterclass podcast, OG Samke, Big Rashid in the building. Huh? Bumbleclad boy?
Nah, never. Original rude boy. We're out here with episode 8.
Yes, sir. Look, I'm not going to waste too much time.
Yeah.
I know you've had a dope hip-hop week because you've been tweeting the whole fucking week about hip-hop. So
Yeah.
I saw a tweet that you pulled up, right? A couple of classic SA hip-hop albums.
Yeah.
I want to go through it before we get too far because I feel like you need to break this down for the masterclass in terms of why you feel like all of these albums are classics in the SA hip-hop sphere, right?
Yeah.
We've got POC.
Yes.
Who's POC?
Prophets of the City, Funk Flow, all the way from Cape Town, the originators.
Dope album. I've never listened to it, you know?
Have you listened to any of POC stuff?
I've heard of singles.
Yeah.
You know, the biggest singles that you guys have that we've played. But I've never sat down, you know, with.
So these are the guys who were before '94, who were political, who were pushing, fight the power type of situation. Most of their songs were even banned by the apartheid government.
Oh, right?
You know, by de Klerk and them. You know.
Snap.
And they even when Mandela became a president. They had that song, Never Again, Shall It Be? You know, and then they did that 94, Mandela up on top, 94, apartheid, I go drop, 94. You remember? Ishmael was a member of the POC.
Oh,
and
what?
Junior Dread was the member of the POC before Boom Shaka. You know, DJ Ready D, Shaheen. So those are the originators of SA hip hop.
Damn, okay. You got that album at the top of your list, which means it's number one for you.
It's not number one. I didn't do that in any order.
Oh.
I put albums that had an impact, the game changes. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's not all of them. People were like, even if you check my caption, it says some of the. It didn't say these are the only or all of them. It says some of the, because it was an artwork that I did. I wanted to do a tattoo for that, but I changed my mind.
Ooh, this would have been a dope tattoo, bro.
Yeah.
I think we should pull it up like on the screen as well. This is crazy.
Yeah, it would be a dope tattoo. Right? I'm just gonna do hoodies and t-shirts and yeah.
Hey, you're gonna masterclass that. So we've got Amu as well on the list. I'm gonna go through the guys real quick.
Yeah.
Amu, what's the name of the album you got here?
Rap Life and Drama.
Oh yeah.
That album is important as well because it came out when there was no hip hop album, SA hip hop album out. It was quite to left, right, and center, and then Amu dropped.
Yeah.
You know, and it made a lot of rap niggas feel like, yeah, we're here, we represented, and we can do it too. That was even before Squatter Camp.
That's what I was about to say. Now we're getting to the cats that I really listened to. Because Amu I bumped, but it was only because, like you're saying, he was the only hip-hop guy during the Kwaito era, you know?
Yeah.
So Amu stuff I bumped, POC never heard. But when we're talking about Cuts and Joint, boy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When we move on to
Roux.
Heads and Tails.
Yeah, Heads and Tails.
Heads and Tails for me is still the best hip-hop album to come out of South Africa. For me.
Yeah.
That's my number one. Top 2, not 2, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pro Kid.
You know Pro Kid's first album, Heads and Tails.
Yeah.
He only had 3 Venek songs. He only had Wozuzo Babona, Ungaphela Umoya San, and Fede Fokol. The rest was English. And Pro Kid would rap in South African English. No twang, no American fake accent. You know, you can rap in English, but don't sound like you're from Atlanta because now you're already faking it. Pro Kid rapped in English, in South African English.
But what if you're a young kid who grew up off the American
lingo,
you know? But
we all
so now you're saying people that rap like that must now all of a sudden sound South African.
Pro Kid grew up on Nas, on Wu-Tang, on... Come on.
But
It's
I'm
not
saying, like,
this
if I grow up
American
sounding like I'm from
shit.
the hood,
American
I can't
music.
sound like I'm from the hood all of a sudden.
Listen. I'm saying American music is nothing new. You're not gonna justify these new kids and say because they're listening to this, they're watching. We all did.
Nah. I'm saying, Bella, they're growing up with different. Their parents used to listen to hip hop, so at their homes, all they're speaking is English every single day. So I'm saying we can't expect that guy to come out and sound like a pro kid on a track when we know Uti, wherever he grew up, wherever he's from.
An accent is a choice, bro.
No ways, dog.
Listen. Thabo Mbeki
Influence.
Thabo Mbeki grew up in England, went to school with Tony Blair's and them. His whole life, he came back sounding like he's from the Eastern Cape.
Yeah, but
you choose that shit. You choose. You decide. I wanna sound like this is cool. I wanna sound like this.
I don't believe that.
You have people. You have Rastas who've never been to Jamaica who decided to sound Jamaican.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
an accent is a choice.
Nah, fam.
I'm telling you.
It's based on the people you hang around with. You end up speaking and sounding like the people you spend your time with.
That's why I'm telling you that it's a choice.
Nah.
Jasid from Bongo Muffin sounds like he's from Jamaica because he chose to sound like that.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
There was no Rastas in Kalawa. He was the only Rasta. He chose to sound like that.
I know his story because he's from Zim, no?
Yeah, he's from Zim.
So he's obviously not from Jamaica, but
he sounds Jamaican. He doesn't sound Zimbabwean.
But he hangs out with Rasta.
No, but I'm saying
so eventually he's gonna sound Jamaican.
That's not the point. The point is you choose. You choose to sound the way.
You're saying these young niggas are choosing to sound American.
Yes.
I'm saying that's just how they speak.
No,
they're not choosing. Pro Kid speaks like that. If Pro Kid was a twang guy, he was probably gonna twang on his music.
Saying we went to schools. We went to different schools where we learned English. We never learned American. We decided on our own that we wanna sound American because it's cool.
All right. Let's move on from that. That's a conversation for another day. I think actually, let's move on this point, right? Proverb's the next artist you got here with the Book of Proverb, which is also probably top 5 for me.
Yeah.
That amazing album. He sounds like he's from the burbs. He's never sounded like a hood guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's never sounded like a hood guy.
But then again, he doesn't sound American. You know, he just sounds like a Kimberley boy. Like he just sounds like a guy from Kimberley who raps.
Yeah, it is. You can. There is a South African English accent. There is a South African version of English. It doesn't mean that to rap in English, you don't have to sound like you're from Atlanta or New York or LA.
Just
you know
do
what
your
I'm saying?
thing.
Just do your thing.
Nah, I get
do
you.
your thing.
I hear you. So you say niggas must stop choosing to sound American.
They must stop choosing.
It's the influences, I think.
How come the kids in London don't have American influence? They still sounding UK. They sounding like they from Britain.
Nah, that's true. They don't put on an accent.
They don't.
But their music, they do drop like music that sounds like it's coming from Atlanta, but with a UK accent.
Yes, I'm saying. Hence, I'm saying like this accent shit is the choice.
Nah, I hear you. Maybe you can swing me. Let's talk about it next week. I see how I feel. I'm gonna listen to some music. Some South African music.
So, speaking of this American, African, I wanted to tell you something like a story.
Sure.
Like a history lesson. You know, you remember that the first hip hop party was in 1973, but hip hop started as a movement, and the name hip hop, it started in 1974. The guy who put it together as a movement and came with 5 elements of hip hop was Africa Bambaataa. So I'm gonna show you the connection. He chose his name. He said his name is Africa Bambaataa. You know, Africa is a continent.
Right.
Do you know the story of Bambaataa?
Nah.
Bambaataa is a South African from KZN, South African warrior, who started Bambaataa Rebellion in 1906. You know, Bambaataa Kamancinza.
Okay.
Learn that. It's our own history.
Google it.
Yeah, it's our own history.
Oh, you can't. This is knowledge you're only getting here.
Yeah, hence we call it the master class.
Correct.
Bambaataa Kamancinza started the Bambaataa Rebellion in 1906. Because the European devils wanted us, the native South Africans, to pay tax for a living.
Yeah.
Every human being was
How it is now, basically.
Yeah, was supposed to pay a pound, a British pound, to be alive. They used to call that ukanda mbondo.
Working, not working, yafana.
Yeah, yafana. As long as you're breathing, you were supposed to pay a British pound, ukanda mbondo, to be alive. And then Upambata Kamancinza said, hell no. And then there was that war, and then they captured him, and he was beheaded in 1906 by the European devils. And then that's where Africa Bambaataa got his name from. You know, so hip-hop is very connected to South African history. And then after that, he formed, he put all the gangsters together to form the Universal Zulu Nation.
Okay.
You know, it's still connected to South African history.
Yeah.
You know, so, and then there was battles. So the battles were formed like this. They were doing the battles Shaka Zulu style. You know, you defeat a tribe,
take the land.
You take them to join you to form the Zulu Nation. So with the B-boys and all people who were battling, you had a person called A1. A1 is the leader of the group, or the best in the crew. Like the best breakdancers were called A1. It's like a chief of the tribe. If you defeat the chief, and then you can take the tribe under you.
So with the B-boys, the same thing.
So it's the same thing. They use the same Shaka Zulu method. They call themselves the Universal Zulu Nation, and he called himself Africa Bambaataa. So that's how hip hop rooted on South African history.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
and even in America, we still have South African offsprings. You know, Doja Cat's real name is Zandile Dlamini.
Sure.
You know, his father is Dumsani.
Does she recognize that though?
Yes, that's her real name, Zandile Dlamini. His dad is Dumsani Dlamini, Chester from Yizo Yizo.
Chester.
And then you have El Sweatshirt, right?
Yeah.
El
What's his
Sweatshirt.
name, Ganji?
El Sweatshirt's real name is Tebe Khusitsile. You know, he was here. I met him here when his dad passed away.
Word.
Because his dad was a Tswana poet.
Word,
you know?
word, okay.
Styles P from the Locks. His mom is from Durban.
Yeah. He says that on a song with Kitinia.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Jean Grey's real name is Tsidi Ibrahim. It's like Abdullah Ibrahim's daughter. So we have a lot of kids in America that have South African roots that are representing that side. You know what I'm saying? So stop saying, hey, hip hop is American hip hop. Hip hop was inspired by South African history.
African history as a whole.
And South African to be specific.
Right.
Hence I mentioned Shaka Zulu, the Zulu Nation, Bambaataa Kamancinza. South African history to be specific.
Okay.
Yeah, it comes from here.
That's something I never knew, actually.
Yeah.
Right? Do you think the Americans acknowledge this? They know that, look, a lot of what we do, or a lot of what we call our culture, stems from a lot of African tradition, or South African tradition, to be specific. Do you think I don't think they give a shit, really.
They used to. They don't know anymore. When hip hop used to be conscious and educational, we had Poor Righteous Teachers, KRS-One, X-Clan, Public Enemy. They used to talk about these things, but it's not fashionable to be conscious
even African Bambaataa, KRS speaks about that a lot in his music.
Yes, I'm saying right now the reason these kids are ignorant, not just kids, even everyone who's into hip hop today is ignorant, is because being conscious is not fashionable anymore. We have to talk about cars, bitches, and hoes.
It's about clickbait nowadays, man.
Yeah.
Clouds. I think I was speaking to Willie Cardiac in an interview a couple of months ago, and he said that the music he makes is not important. It's not even about the music. It's about everything around the music. So how much clout can he generate on social media, and how cool can he look? And that's what's going to sell his music, not the actual music. Doesn't matter how good or bad
Yeah.
the music is. But whatever he can do on TikTok and, on Instagram, that's what's going to sell his music.
Yeah.
And I thought he's got a point, man. Like, the kid's ready. The formula's changed.
Even the old school rappers' names, they adopted like the Malcolm X type of name. That's why it's Malcolm X, Easy E, Eric B. You know what I'm saying?
Eric B and Rakim.
Yeah, it used to be like that. They used to throw the letters Ice-T.
And then it became, everyone was Lil something at some point. Now these niggas have long ass names, bro. Whoa, XXX Tentacion and fucking Slump God, the Ski Mask. What? That shit is crazy.
It's the period.
Let me get through this list, dog, so we can get into the masterclass.
The more weird you get.
You think the drugs are harder now than they were back in the day? Niggas was just smoking weed.
No, back in the day, rappers used to sell drugs. Nowadays, rappers smoke drugs.
Facts. And sell too. There's some rappers that still sell some shit. Pusha T, I guess. Anyway, let's move on, dog.
Yeah.
Tuk Singanga, really dope album with Rafe. I love the Tuks. The Tuks one didn't win a summer, but it didn't win a summer.
It won a Metro.
Won a Metro, and that 525,000 watts in that like a chart topper. Lived on the charts, #1 for a very long time. Double HP acceptance speech.
Yeah.
Fuck. There's nothing I can say about that. Amazing tip-top album. Coolie China, Lost in Time.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, that album was amazing, bro.
Summer award-winning album, man.
Summer award, Metro FM award-winning.
And when it was competing with some, like, music was at an all-time high across all genres at that time. And this one won the summer for best album of the year.
These albums,
best hip-hop.
These albums are hip-hop albums that competed across all genres. That's why that Double HP acceptance speech in 2008, he won Best Male. First hip-hop artist to win Best
At the Summers.
At the Summers.
Word. It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Music and lights. That was crazy, bruh. You know what I mean?
So, who was on the feature? They had like Emery. Was it Emery? On Music and Lights, he had an international feature that was really big. Yeah, all right, let's move on. I'm almost done with the list. Almost done. Zakwe.
Yeah.
Tip Top. That was his debut.
Yes.
That's what you call a debut, if you ask me. Like, you're gonna name the album after your name and then tell me who you are through the music?
It got 5 summer nominations.
I'm buying that 5 out of 7 days, man.
It got 5 summer nominations and it won gold.
Shout out to Zakwe, dog. Big shout out to Zakwe. We're gonna come through and see y'all at Bad Center soon. AKA Levels. I mean,
come on.
Skanda Republic.
Skanda Republic.
Hey,
game changer. Kara.
That moved the world, man.
Yeah.
That opened up for the rest of the albums I'm about to name. They should all thank Levels, I think.
Kara is the first South African...
Not Levels, sorry. Skanda Republic.
Skanda Republic. Kara is the first South African hip-hop song to reach 1 million views on YouTube.
Damn.
Kara was the first one.
It took us that long?
Yes. Kara was the first one.
From POC, we never had numbers like that until Kara.
Never had the internet, man.
Don't
mention niggas from apartheid. Yeah, we didn't have internet.
I'm just saying there was more ears for this than that, definitely.
Yes.
Than POC.
Yeah, even when Squatter Camp dropped Umoya, there was no social media. You know what I'm saying?
True. And it still got to our ears. Radio was the one.
Radio was the one.
Radio was
so,
the thing.
Yeah, man.
So shout out to KO, Skanda Republic. Let me move on. MT Avery. That's
one of my best
album, right?
One of my best albums.
But he dropped DIY I liked, and then My Nando's also like a top album for me. I think he could have rode Avery the same way Ricky has been riding Family Values.
Yeah.
And he could have still been riding this shit. Is Ambition still making money from this album, right?
They own it.
They own the album.
So it would be useless for MT to keep on pushing Avery when he's out of the label.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't benefit him.
Doesn't benefit him.
But it's still a dope album. Can't take that away.
And too many singles from that album.
My nigga. That's what I'm saying. You can
roll out, re-up, we up.
Nah, man.
Pel 2C. Winning. Bruh, that album is a classic.
See, it's too classical. All right, let me move on. Tuto.
Beautiful album.
Classic.
Classic album, yeah.
Okay.
Classic
I'll give it a classic album. I'll give it that as well.
Yeah.
It's my favorite Casper album.
It's my favorite Casper album.
So I'll give him that.
It's best Casper album, actually.
According to the masterclass.
According to the masterclass, man. If you disagree, comment.
And hit like and subscribe while you're doing that shit,
man.
too. You know what I mean?
Tell us what's on your mind.
If there's cap here, let us know.
Yeah.
Questa Dakar 2, fucking, yo. Hey, man, like this.
Game changer.
And I'm gonna say this, like God Kuluva, it just wasn't like a strong enough follow-up to fucking Dakar 2. It's so hard to come back to an album like, you know, Dakar, dog.
Every artist has that, you know. Nas will never be Illmatic again. Snoop will never be Doggy Style again. So it's normal. It's like for every artist it happens.
Yeah. Nah, I hear you. Strings and Bling, my favorite fucking Nasty C album.
Nasty, man.
Ah, man, if I can get some more of that, Nasty, and get some more of that, I'll be happy. But I know he's moving on now. He's doing a lot of international work, whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
Keep flying the flag, my nigga. I'm not gonna be one of those guys. I'm not gonna be like you and be like, oh no, but he doesn't sound South African when he raps.
Nah, never that. I like. I'm not Nota. I like Nasty C.
Oh, but he doesn't sound. You were just complaining about niggas that don't sound South African, but you like Nasty.
I like Nasty, man. He can rap. He can spit.
Rashid, you pick and choose.
No,
dog.
I don't. He sound. I mean, he's not the only one twanging. You know, Stogie been twanging. If you nice, you nice. The twang is not gonna fuck up your shit.
But
if you nice, you nice. Okay. I'm saying be here.
Yeah,
remember,
be relevant.
Yeah.
To us.
Yes.
I get you. I get what you're saying. You know. Youngster CPT. This is the last one that Rashid had on his list. 3T. Classic for me. I think that should have won Best Album last year.
No, it did. It did. Not last year, 2018.
No, I mean at the Summers.
No, at the Sahas.
At the SA Hip Hop Award.
Yes.
It won what? Best?
It won
lyricist. He won Best Lyricist.
He won 2 awards. He won Best Lyricist and Album of the Year.
And I remember because he got up there, he was wearing the tashiki vibe, all white.
Yes.
And his speech was so dope, man. Like he came out there.
Yeah.
He actually doesn't know how hard he's been working for this shit.
We gave him what he deserved. He won 2 awards that year.
It was a dope album.
It was a dope album.
Had his grandfather on there as well. Very conscious album, I think.
Yeah.
Dope, come out, classic. I'm giving it classic, 100%.
It is.
So shout out to you, man. That's a dope list, dog. 100%. If you're gonna get the tattoo, you know, maybe put your album on there as well.
Nah, never that. You need to be real with this shit.
You wouldn't put, facts.
Yeah.
That's how the masterclass does it, man. Let's get into the first period. Rashid.
Yes, sir.
Why do you want to talk about cancel culture, bro? What did you see? Who pissed you off? Are you getting cancelled? Are they trying
No, you can't.
Because I've been seeing your tweets. You tweet some provocative shit sometimes. You know, maybe
I tweet some real shit. Like people who can't handle the truth, they're just gonna say, that's controversial. That's this, that's that. You know, but like I want us to address the cancel culture, man. Because I think it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And it's only targeted to celebrities, you know?
Okay.
These people who are pushing this cancel culture, I'm sure in their hoods, there's criminals, there's rapists, there's abusers, there's people who are pushing GBV, whatever. But they don't do shit. They don't say shit. They're only gonna say shit when it's someone famous, because you know why. They know it's gonna get traction, you know, and that's wrong. If you're serious about cancel culture, cancel the politician, the minister that's looted 3 million or 100 million. You know what I'm saying? Don't target OG because he said something. Now you're gonna tag his bosses and his employers. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, you're just going for soft targets.
And
you know,
I hear your argument now, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's the end of the conversation with cancel culture. But let's look at it from the jump, right?
Yeah.
When you say these people are canceling people, who is canceling who? Like, are you saying fans of celebrities are canceling the people that they support, which I think if I feel I want to cancel R. Kelly, I should be able to do that. You know what I mean? If you do something that is against, as much as I love your music, you could be the best rapper in the world, but if you, for instance, rape a woman, I have to cancel you, dog. You know what I mean? There's certain things that we can get cancelled for, and then there's certain things, like you're saying, is bullshit. Like they're cancelling people.
But
what
does the court of law that found R. Kelly guilty and is serving his time right now? You know, he's doing his punishment. Why do you feel the need to cancel him?
I just feel like I feel maybe misled by what I thought he was, you know? So in an instance where, even if it was just a regular guy on the street, you could be my friend, Rashid, but if you murder someone tomorrow, I gotta be like, yo, I didn't know he was like that, but now I don't fuck with him anymore, you know? I gotta cancel you in that sense. I can't still keep kicking with you, knowing that you live that kind of lifestyle. Which is why I say I don't condone cancel culture. I just feel like there are certain times when people are being cancelled and it's for the right reasons. So I agree with you that it's bullshit, but we do need to cancel some of these motherfuckers, though.
I think if the law has taken its course,
so
we don't have. Okay, listen. I'm saying I don't fuck with what Briggs did.
Oh,
he's in jail. He's serving his time.
Yeah,
cool. But then, if I go ahead on top of that and say I'm not gonna buy his music, now I'm gonna make his kids starve.
No,
listen. I'm gonna make that's what he did to support his family. He has kids, you know, and he's serving his punishment. Why do you want to punish his children?
I'm not punishing his children. To be honest, I don't care about Briggs' children. I care about the fact that I loved his music. He did what he did, and morally, to every human being, as much as you're serving your time, I don't want to support somebody who is convicted of rape. Like, why would I want to do that? I want to support people who I think are contributing to the world around me.
You're not supporting.
So
let me tell you. Let me tell you. I buy music because I love the music. I love the song. It's not because I love the artist.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say because R. Kelly did this and that, I don't feel his music anymore. No, his music is still beautiful.
I love R. Kelly's music.
Yeah.
I should be on the record saying that, but I love R. Kelly's shit.
His music is beautiful.
It's amazing.
Don't get it twisted.
All the sex music you can find.
Don't get it twisted. All of us can say we're cancelling in public, but we all have R. Kelly in our playlist.
Facts.
Yeah, we play R. Kelly in our private space. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. I do that too. I play bricks. It's fun. I play bricks.
I don't play bricks anymore. Which is crazy, right? Because I think when it's closer to home, I feel like I can cancel you harder than I can cancel a R. Kelly. You know, like bricks, as soon as he did what he did, I was over. I was like,
when he got his sentence, I was cool. I was like, he deserved that. Let me get back to the music.
For real?
Yeah.
Nah, G. Nah.
Why? Is his music whack now? Because he did that?
I guess it doesn't change the music. The music still remains the same.
Exactly.
But I listen to it differently now that I know you're a child rapist. I'm not gonna listen to your music the same way.
That's why I'm saying I buy the music. I don't buy the artist.
It's the same thing a little bit because the artist is the music, you know? Like Uprix is talking about whatever he is in his music. That's his life, you know?
But my point is the cancel culture is only focused on celebrities, which is bullshit.
Right. So you're saying
politicians have done the worst.
Yeah.
Politicians, they always get away scot-free. You know, when a politician or cabinet minister commits a crime or corruption, they don't get arrested. They don't get cancelled. They get reshuffled, which is not fair. You know, we from the hood. Every hood has criminals. Like, We know people who bomb ATMs. We know people.
Do you? Don't incriminate yourself now. Don't incriminate yourself on a public platform.
I'm not snitching, but I'm saying every neighbor.
I know nobody that does that.
Yeah.
Be on the record.
Yeah. OG, there's a nigga you know in your hood that sells nyaupe.
I don't know nobody like that.
I know everybody knows that nigga. Come on. Don't fuck with me.
I'll beat the fifth.
Every neighborhood has someone who sells nyaupe and the whole community knows him. But he's not cancelled because the cancel culture was created for celebrity.
For clout.
Yeah.
It's about, if I bring the whole, we're in radio, the whole fresh and euphonic thing.
Yes.
It's easier to cancel someone if I'm just following what's happening on Twitter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's easy just to follow fuck fresh and cancel him. I don't know the backstory. I don't know, whether I liked his radio show or not. Now because I see it on the socials. So I get what you're saying. It is bullshit, but the only reason I think cancel culture is bullshit is because it's done for clout. It's done on a social media platform.
It is for clout.
I can cancel you on social media, but I'll meet you in the streets. I'm probably not going to be able to cancel you on the streets. Like, I can't come to Rashid and be like, yo, to Briggs and be like, yo, Briggs, that shit you did was fucked up, nigga. I ain't fucking with you no more. But on social media, I can do it.
You can tweet it. You can tweet it.
So,
and you can tweet it about celebrities because you know it's going to get traction. You can't tweet and say, yo, Steve from my hood is selling nyaupe, let's cancel him.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do that because nobody gives a fuck nobody knows who Steve is.
Yeah.
But when you say, hey, so Mizzy did 1, 2, and 3, you're gonna get response.
Easy to cancel, bro. Easy to cancel.
How
do you feel? Sorry.
Let's cancel culture.
Cancel. How do you feel about hip hop and this new cancel culture not canceling Eminem? If we're saying we're going to cancel people for homophobic tweets or just being homophobic and, for saying racist things, and Eminem did a lot of that shit, but he's never not once been canceled.
He did a lot of that shit in the 90s and early 2000s when people were not sensitive. He used the word faggot on many songs.
I told you to stop using that word.
No. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you what he used. I'm not using it. I'm telling you what he used. Listen.
Say the F word.
The F word could be Facebook. Could be anything. Let's tell it like it is.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
It is a masterclass.
Yeah, it is a masterclass. Eminem used the faggot word on many songs in the late 90s and the early 2000s. But luckily, by then, the generation then was not this sensitive. The generation then didn't have social media. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of people back then got away with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But now they can't cancel him now and say, yo, in 1999, this is what you said, so we're canceling you for that. He already made 200 million. He can live.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, he can live like 4 lifetimes. You're like, oh, you're canceling me.
I think it's the color of his skin, man. Like, I love Eminem as a rapper, but I feel like he's gotten away with a lot with this new generation, and I don't understand how.
No, it's. I don't think it's the color. 50 Cent survived the canceling. Kanye West
canceled a little bit.
Kanye West survived the canceling. The cancel culture.
Kanye, he got cancelled for the Trump thing, and now it's all of a sudden it's okay.
No, he got cancelled like not in action. He sold more clothes. He sold more sneakers.
Yeah.
He sold more records. The cancel culture was just we're cancelling him, but how?
That's true. And when you put it like that, maybe cancel culture is good for the game then, right?
How is it good for the game?
If you say, as soon as Kanye got cancelled, that's when he made big bucks. Maybe you want to get cancelled as a rapper right now, dog. Like, you want to say some shit.
But he wasn't cancelled. He wasn't.
Big Cluster. Let's talk about Big Cluster for a little bit, right? People loved him when he came out. Did a song, I think, with Ifani, and then he got cancelled.
For what?
Like, no one's really followed him after he did that song with Ifani. The song about pussy.
Yeah.
What's the name of that song, guy?
Make the cuckoo.
And then he got cancelled, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what I mean?
They went from loving him to canceling him in a day.
But like, with hip hop in South Africa, what are you gonna benefit by canceling a broke rapper? Like, what are you canceling? Like, tell me, what are you canceling?
Has there ever been a South African rapper that's cancelled for saying something or doing something? No one yet, no?
No one yet, yeah.
Even when remember when the list came out?
There was, at some point when, remember the AKA girlfriend story?
Yeah. He never got cancelled for.
No, because at some point people were not sure whether AKA is involved or whatever. So people were skeptical. We're like sitting back and waiting for the news and the investigation. So, but nothing came out and they didn't cancel AKA.
Let me counter that story, the AKA story. And it goes to prove that you're right. Cancel culture is more, it's definitely about clout, because what happened with AKA, no one cancelled him for that.
Yeah.
Witness the Funk though. They had a scandal that wasn't proven about a rape case as well in KZN.
Yeah.
They were cancelled immediately. Like the niggas fell off as soon as that shit came out on the Sunday papers.
I know, like sometimes it's the powers that be.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's the powers that be. Let me tell you a story. When I was producing Shizni's on ETV.
Shout out ETV.
Yeah. I once brought OK Malum Cool Cat for an interview. And it's a live show. Immediately after that show, I was called in the office.
Yeah.
Like, why are you giving this guy a platform because of what happened in Australia, and you're not giving the girl? It was Australia.
Was it Australia?
Yeah, it was Australia.
Damn. Nigga went far for that shit.
Yes. Why are you giving OK Malum Cool Cat a platform to speak his side of the story, but you can't give the girl to speak her side of the story?
No, that's just clean journalism. Like, that's journalism. That's what you should have done. Crankshaft.
No, but he had released a song, Twanayam. Remember that Twanayam song?
When he came back.
I brought him to the show to talk about the song and perform the song live on TV.
And that's that.
So
you didn't even touch on what just happened?
I did. Eventually I did. Yeah. But it wasn't the main thing. It was in passing.
Oh, snap.
You know what I'm saying? And I got a warning for interviewing OK Malum Cool Cat.
Yeah.
You know? And I was even given a list of people I shouldn't bring to the show.
Damn.
Witness the Funk was one of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I had a list of people. Don't interview 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm saying?
Cancelled.
Yeah. Sometimes when they if I'm doing a show and you are being cancelled, sometimes I fucks with you, but I can't do anything because my bosses,
the powers that
be like, yo, Rashid, this is a list of people you can't fuck with.
And that's just how corporate works, right? But if in your capacity, like on the masterclass, we can have those cats in here.
We can have those cats, yeah.
But where we work, definitely not. I was also in a situation where I couldn't interview OK Madam Cool Cat for a long time. It happened with Java as well. It happened with Mr. Funk, definitely. That's why they died because of a scandal that was not even proven.
Yeah.
Still, they didn't spend a day in court. But nowhere to be seen. OK Malum Cool Cat is not doing as well as he was before he went to Australia. You know, when he came back with that scandal, cancelled, bro. Done. But AKA, ain't nobody cancelled AKA.
If you're a celebrity or a public figure, they don't have to prove anything, bruh. Like, if there's a tweet saying Rashid did this and that, like, yo, you're bringing the corporation into disrepute.
They gotta cut you.
Yeah.
How do you feel about corporations cancelling us?
I was once suspended for a month without a salary.
Damn.
From something I tweeted on my personal capacity. I don't want to go back there. on my personal capacity, which had nothing to do with companies I work for.
Yeah.
I usually have like 3-4 jobs at the time.
Sure.
But only one of them suspended me.
Yeah, and they had to because they were probably the biggest paycheck also. And the biggest corporate you were working for.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Corporates cancelling celebrities. What should they cancel us for saying the F word on the show? You know what I mean? Like, how do you feel about corporates cancelling us?
So cancelling the podcast.
Not necessarily. I mean,
they can't fuck with this shit. This is ours, 100%.
I'm talking about hip hop in general. Like anyone being cancelled. We saw Mac G's podcast almost getting cancelled because of homophobic things, and I think it was Old Mutual at the time. They left him. You know?
Yeah.
Lots of people, the corporates leave as soon as you get cancelled, or they cancel you. The baby got taken off all the bills as soon as he said that shit on stage. You know what I mean?
Even if they don't want to cancel you, they want to keep their customers. They'll be like, okay, do we keep Rashid or do we keep these 10,000 people that are complaining?
And it's a gamble. It depends.
Yeah, it's the numbers game. It's the numbers game.
What does Rashid bring? So if you bring some proper shit, then they'll be like, we'll keep Rashid.
Yeah.
Because there were some, like the Baby's label. I'm not sure who he signed under, but the Baby's label were like the only people really were just like, actually, we're going to help him. We're going to teach him. We're going to teach him about homophobia, and we're going to, use this as a platform. He was performing at, this past weekend, he was performing at Hot 97 Summer Jam.
Yeah.
And apparently before he came out, they played like a video of him signing and selling and giving sneakers to kids on the street. As like the Baby, I said that bullshit at whatever concert, but I'm still, but that's the label now saying, we need to patch up for whatever fuck ups we did, to try and get back because every other gig has cancelled us.
But you doing good and doing bad carry different weight. You know what I'm saying? If you take a bucket of clean water, right, and put a drop, just one drop of urine, the whole water is ruined.
Facts.
But you can't reverse it. You can't take a bucket of urine and purify it with one drop of water.
I get the analogy.
Yes. So it's easy to destroy the good than to rectify the bad.
The bad. Yeah. And that's what more corporates need to do, actually.
Yes.
It's easier for them to just cut a Mac G's podcast or to cut anyone who says some derogatory shit than it is to help them build. But it costs them a lot more too. It's easier for me to be like, and it's like
I heard.
I know Rashid, but I ain't about whatever he said.
I heard 50 Cent talking about the Baby's cancellation. He was like, there's no artist development. There's no education. This boy 3 years ago was selling drugs on the street.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yes. This year he's a superstar. Nobody went to him and say, okay, from now on, this is how you need to behave. People want to cancel. People don't want to educate people.
Yeah.
They don't want to educate these kids. They're just waiting for you to do the wrong thing or to say the wrong word and then you cancel. But nobody cares about you to say, okay, yes.
Yeah.
Now that you're here, this is, you need to know 1, 2, and 3. You need to behave like this. These are the things you need not to say. These are the things. This how. It's like what they say when you go for an interview. When they say a presentation to present yourself. There's this type of shit you leave out the door, and there's type of shit you bring to the table.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, let's conclude the conversation by rounding it up and saying, let's cancel culture and let's teach.
Yes. Let's chill with this cancel culture.
Yeah.
And let's educate people.
On all forms, right?
on all forms.
So let's
not everyone knows everything about homosexuality.
Okay.
Please educate people before you judge them.
All right.
Not everyone knows everything about everything. So let's educate people. After me been educating you and you still hard-headed, then I can cancel you.
Okay.
I cannot cancel an ignorant person.
All right.
Let me educate.
Let me switch it up for you a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to close up the topic. But cancel culture is not just based on what people say, racist things. It's also based on what you do. So if you murder someone
as a celebrity,
cold blood,
as a celebrity,
if you ask her this shit,
as a public figure,
we're canceling you. If you rape someone, we're canceling you.
If you're a public figure. It's not general. No. It doesn't happen with anyone. That's what I was saying.
I'm saying let's take it there then. If we can't destroy cancel culture, let it apply to everyone.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It needs to apply to Steve who's selling nyaupe in the hood.
Showcase.
Not just for celebrities.
Yeah, that nigga in the hood busy raping girls in your hood. Just cancel him and just get his ass in the just get him arrested.
There's more than 700 10 to 14-year-old girls that are pregnant and no one has been arrested.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy.
But if it was a celebrity impregnating one of the girls, trust me, it will be all over the news. There's 700 little girls that are pregnant. No one is arrested. No one is cancelled. Come on, man.
Man. Couldn't have said it better myself. I think if we're not going to cancel culture, let cancel culture apply to everybody. Not hip-hop artists only, not celebrities, not DJs, not ministers, but everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody, especially the ministers though. But
for sure.
Also, what happened to that 500 million? Free period, my nigga. So last week, you and I were talking about white rappers.
Yeah.
I told you I was going to bring you a white rapper that is from South Africa, that speaks white South African stories and just represents white boys and white girls and white people that live in South Africa. I don't know if he represents the typical South African, but I think he's a good majority of South Africans that are of this generation. So I'm talking about a homie by the name of JossAustin.
JossAustin. Yeah. I know the homie though.
Yeah?
Yo, he's from Durban.
Oh, he's from Durban? I thought he was from Cape Town.
No, he's from Durban. I once played his track on radio. He has a track with
Sean Kingston.
Yeah. I think the homie has a budget, man.
The man's got money. Let's not even think about that.
The man has money.
That's the difference between a white rapper and a black rapper.
And his video was shot by Carl White. Nigga.
No label.
Carl White is not
Let's play this video.
Carl White is not for starving rappers.
Facts. Watch that shit. Dope ass video, man. You can see that's some beachside vibe.
Yeah.
There's beamers in there. But I'm talking just musically, that On The Way, I think that's the song that we played.
Yeah.
On The Way, I think musically is such a good song that we slept on that.
You
and I didn't, because you played it on your show, I played it on my show. But the rest of the country
don't know.
They ain't never seen it.
You know what I like about JossAustin? Is that he's talented. It's not that he's white, he has money. On top of all that bullshit, he's dope.
Blind.
Yo,
nice, man.
He's dope.
I really like him. I don't know that many other white, because when I check out his profile now, it says he's a pop artist. So I wasn't even sure if I should profile him here, but when I listen to his music,
the music is hip-hop.
He raps. He's got
the music is hip-hop,
with Sean Kingston. I know because I had him on my show one time and he told me that Sean Kingston approached him to do that song. So he didn't go to Sean Kingston and be like, yo, I've got Sean Kingston, heard his song. He was in the country, heard his song playing somewhere. They told him that's the white boy that does the joint. Sean was like, yo, can we work?
Yeah.
Now they've got a
same here. I profiled him on radio when he dropped that song with Sean Kingston.
Word.
You know what I mean?
So shout out to Joss, man. We're going to give it to him. So there are some white stories out there in South Africa. I do think we
If
need,
you're
we
a
need
white
more.
rapper and you're watching this,
we need
drop
more.
your links, man. Let us check out your stuff.
Kid, bro, when we used to do the cyphers about 3 years ago, there was this white dude that pulled up looking like he can't rap for shit. This boy was on some triple entendres, metaphors for decades. You can hear this is educated raps. He was really nice. I don't know what happened to him.
Have you seen this guy from America, a white rapper called the Blind Fury?
Nah.
He's blind.
Yeah.
It's called the Blind Fury.
That must be deep though. Imagine,
can't fuck with that nigga.
Imagine being blind and a rapper. Ugh,
and white. Go Google Blind Fury. White rapper. Yo, he's amazing. Freestyles, everything.
Word.
Flows. He's amazing, man. Blind Fury. Check him out.
Shout out Blind Fury, as well as JossAustin.
JossAustin.
From Durban. Thought it was from Cape Town. You saw the video. That's my guy. That's my white dude. That's my dude.
Yeah.
Who you got?
I got, on the production side, I got my man Roux. He's from the Val, yeah.
Okay. I've seen him on credits. I don't know the boy. I've just listened to the music.
You're about to know about the boy, man. He's been holding it down for the 016, man.
Yeah.
Produced for cats like Golden Shovel, Anzo, like a lot of cats in the mainstream and underground in the Val. He's the main guy, man. He's currently working with DJ OB.
Oh, snap, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so he's...
Does he have any hits on his belt?
Yes, he have a song out right now called Vanish by OB Kuala featuring Golden Shovel and Landmark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check that out.
You guys, I've heard that.
We probably played it.
Yeah, I've heard that song on your show.
I've seen the name Roux on a
so,
lot of credits, but I just didn't know. I've never seen him. I've never paid attention.
Roux is one
from the 016.
Yeah.
Also. Shout out to the 016, man.
Roux is one of the producers you need to pay.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they pay him though, or is he getting some Makwa vibes?
No, it's still on the come up, man. He's not getting that good money, but he deserves that good money.
Yeah, y'all niggas as rappers, you included, y'all need to pay these producers, man. If you're gonna grab a beat, pay him.
I pay motherfuckers, man.
Do you give them their royalties as well on top of that?
Of course.
Do you?
Yes.
You don't just buy the beats and then you're done?
Nah, never that. That's blaxploitation.
Bunji, was it AKA or Anati? Someone said they paid 80,000 from, was it AKA, ne?
It was AKA.
In a song where he was like, yeah.
Talking to Anati. 80K.
Damn, I miss Anati.
Yeah.
All right, free period, that's done, man. Some new shit that you need to go check out. That's what it is. Let's get into the reaction real quick. We're doing Bravo Le Roux.
Bravo Le Roux.
You know what? I really dig the masterclass because the guys we talk about are guys I personally think I helped putting on, Nigga, let me talk.
Talk, nigga, talk your shit.
And it's true. You play them nationally, I play them in Joburg. You know what I mean?
And I put them on this stage.
On the masterclass.
Afro Brew, yeah.
Hip Hop Sunday. Shout out, man. So yeah, Bravo, dog. Like Bravo's music. I forgot the song that he sent us, but I had him on Rep Your Hood on my show. This was last year, if I'm not mistaken, 2020, 2019. And what is it? Spiza? Is it Spiza?
Spiza, yeah.
The boy is really nice.
He's really nice, man.
Takes a lot of influence from Younger Chief, though, I think.
Probably he's been there before on the underground.
Okay.
Yeah. But, yeah, you can... He features, even on the album, he features Younger Chief.
Of course, he has to.
He features Younger Chief. He features Youngster CPT. He's from Cape Town.
The Youngster song's fire.
Yeah, it is.
That's my choice of the album. What's the name of the album?
It's called International Gubevu. I don't know what Gubevu mean. Xhosa's.
Hit us in the comments.
If you understand Xhosa, tell us what Gubevu is on the comments.
Or if we're even saying it right?
Yeah, Gubevu. Yes. International Gubevu, that's what it's called.
Dope album.
Yeah, the album features Youngster CPT, Younger Chief, Maclera, dope boy. Yay.
Dog, this album is nice.
Yeah, man. 11 songs, man. I think out of all South African languages, the Xhosa language like fits perfectly with trap. Like Xhosa's trap nicely.
100%.
No other language can trap like Xhosa. Yo, these guys like
the swag, man.
It's like trap was meant for Xhosas, man.
The Younger Chief.
You check Younger Chief.
Oh man.
You check Flashy Kumkani. Yo, they trap so nice with this.
Bravo is more of the same type.
Yes, same style.
Nah, I like his album, man.
I like his album too.
I'm gonna rate it, and I'm gonna give it higher than, because I feel like I was a bit harsh. I got a lot of tweets and comments about me giving Flash a 6 last week. And I think I justified it because I just feel like his movement wasn't good for the hip-hop game at all. Like, don't leave the niggas.
What are you giving?
This one, I'm going to give this one a 7, dog.
7.
7, I feel like he lynched me a song or two, giving me 11 joints of a decent album. I like the boy's cadence. I don't know if it's ready for the commercial space yet.
Yeah.
But it's a good debut. So 7 out of 10.
I'm giving Bravo Roux an 8 out of 10. You know, for your first album, man, you can't give me 11 songs, man.
Yeah,
give me more.
It's young, man.
Give me more. For your first album, give me all you got.
And also, some of the songs on the album are short, but then there is that, you know, three verses and 2 hooks song. That 4 minute, 4.5 minute track. But he did a lot of the new age 2.5, 3 minute. But I like me a song that's like.
But all in all, it's a beautiful album.
Dope one, man. International Kupevu.
Kupevu.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Yo, also speaking people, let us know what Kupevu mean.
Yeah, also don't hate us, man. We love y'all. Flash, still fuck with you. Let's get out of here, man.
Yeah.
That's the masterclass.
We're out of this motherfucker.
See y'all on episode 9 next week.